Hello everyone, I'm going to have a short quick revision on the third chapter climate, which is an ICSE semester 1 chapter for geography. First of all, I will talk about the tropical monsoon climate, which is the climate of India. The climate of India is a tropical monsoon because of its immense influence of the monsoon winds. In fact, the whole South Asia is affected by this kind of winds. The term monsoon is derived from the Arabic word monsoon, meaning season. So, in short, we can say that monsoon winds are those which blow from sea to land onshore in one season and from land to sea offshore in other. Some main factors affecting the climate of India are latitudes and the role of the Tropic of Cancer. Latitudes determine the temperature or heat zones of the world. In terms of temperature conditions prevailing over India, the influence of the Tropic of Cancer is very distinguishable. Regions south of the Tropic of Cancer belongs to the torrid zone where the sun's rays are more direct and this region experiences warm temperature for most part of the year. Next is the role of Himalayas. The high wall of the Himalayas acts as an effective climate barrier, protecting the northern plains of India from the bitterly cold winds that originate near the Arctic Circle and blow over Central Asia. So we can say that Himalayas save the northern plains, identifies as the granary of India from the severity of the cold during winter. The next factor is the influence of the water bodies. The water bodies of South Asia, that is the Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, and Arabian Sea, exert a moderating influence on the climate of the coastal areas. They are neither too cold in winter nor too warm in summer. So we can say they have an equable or maritime climate. Altitude also affect the factor for the climate, that is the places located on the higher elevation from the sea level such as the ones located in northern mountains remains cold throughout the year. In normal lapse rate for every 1000-meter ascent there is a drop of 6 degrees in temperature. Then the glossary terms to be remembered is the annual range of temperature, which is the difference between the mean temperature of the warmest and coldest months of the year. The next is annual rainfall, the sum of the daily rainfall experienced at the station over year. Next is the continental climate, which is experienced in continental interiors. It is marked by hot summers and cold winters. Then is cold desert areas of every cold and dry climate, usually in mountainous regions situated in remote interiors of higher latitudes far from the coast. The climate in general is marked by warm summers and very cold winters with scanty precipitation. Then I talk about maritime climate, which is experienced in places near to seas and oceans. It is marked by equable temperature throughout the year. Then is the orographic rain, which is a type of precipitation, is experienced when most moist air is intercepted by high-land feature and is forced to rise up. Then is temperate cyclone, low pressure weather system that develops in mid latitudes, more especially between 35 degree to 65 latitude degree. Tropical depressions, low pressure system originated in tropic, usually is associated with high temperatures, strong gusty winds, high waves, heavy rainfall, and unsettled weather conditions. Next is trade winds, planetary winds that blow steadily from the tropical high pressure belts to the low pressure zone at the equator and are northeast in the northern hemisphere and the southeast in the southern hemisphere. The most important to keep in mind about the climate chapter is that about the three seasons that are summer monsoon, which is from month of March to May, and monsoon season from June to September, and the winter season which is from November to March. And the two monsoon winds, which are rotating monsoon and two disturbances, we can say that is northeast monsoon winds and the southeast monsoon winds. Differential heating of land and sea is that the land absorbs heat very fast and gives off heat fast also.